What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and I want to welcome you back for another one of my music video reviews. We're taking a look at, I'm gonna say that this is the debut of a brand new boy group from some company I don't even know called INX, and their song titled All Right. I'm obviously just, as we do, and this is what the channel is all about. We're about reviewing Korean music, so naturally I would, if I know or find a group that even you don't know about, it is my duty to check it out and tell you what I think about it. So we're gonna do it. I think it's gonna be, at least okay. I have the faith that they're gonna produce a good song. So let's see exactly what this is all about. And I'm of course gonna give you my first impressions and then my final review. All right, we're gonna build up to the beginning to the actual legitimate beginning of the song. This is the intro, and then we're gonna drop, and it's gonna hit. It's gonna go. The song is gonna go. Watch it. It's gonna go. Told you it was gonna go. I'm definitely enjoying this. I like the kind of the distinction and the contrast here that you just had right between that intro bit, which was vocal, I guess the verse or the chorus or whatever it was, which is definitely more pop, upbeat, up tempo, and then this part right here, which the next verse, which is again more vocally oriented. It's really good. Definitely enjoying it a lot. I like it. Like I said, I like that like difference there between the chorus and the verse. It's like the chorus is supposed to be like that high tempo, like you party to it kind of thing, and then the verse is a little bit of a slight break where you can catch your breath and just like get ready for the next one, so you can let loose once again. I think it's good. It's definitely that the construction of this song is great. That was really solid. That was really solid for what was that company, NA Entertainment, whatever it was, for a company that I've never heard of and stuff. It's like, back in the day, a few years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago, if there was a group that was debuting from an unknown company, like you were just going to be praying, throwing up a prayer to Jesus Christ, God, whoever it is that you would pray to, that their music and the music video was not going to be cheap and look like it was filmed on a super tight budget. And these days what you get from like this, what company is this group? I didn't even know anything about this group, because that's just the way it goes. You're not so much praying and expecting that you're going to get something good, whereas in the past, the good and pretty high quality music videos from like rookie entertainment companies making their debut in the K-pop industry with their first ever group and music video, where you were every once in a while you got one that was good, whereas now you can pretty consistently count on stuff that's going to be not complete, totally terrible and cheap looking. Like, this is actually a really solidly produced song. The music video is really great, even if the sets and all that stuff are not up to like K-pop standards of to being elaborate and eye-catching and stuff like that. The music video still looks really great. I mean, simplicity a lot of times is the best way, and really easy to make some sort of impact. Something that I quite definitely do appreciate, because it's a nice change of pace from the expensive and overly glamorous image that K-pop generally tries to get across. So I'm definitely really, really enjoying this for my first impression. This group is great, and I think, as you heard in the song, you can tell that this is a versatile group, that they're going to be able to do different stuff in the future. So I'm really, really interested and excited for that. So I'm gonna do what I normally do and take a quick little pause to transition into my review for you guys, which is going to be just a second. But I'll be back after I listen to this a few more times with some final points that I want to make about this song. So like I said, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alright guys, let us finish it off with my final review. And the first thing I have to say, which I think I definitely did talk about it and mention it in my first impression portion that you watched just a minute ago or a second ago, and I love the difference that you get between the verse and the chorus. Of course, as you notice, it's pretty obvious. It's really hard to miss. If you missed it, I don't know what to say. But obviously, that intro portion is completely you go acoustic, kind of a little bit of a trick there that they're playing on you, but it definitely is very, very interesting. It grabbed my attention. They're acoustic. The visual doesn't really match with that acoustic and vocal kind of sound that you get in that intro. I was interested, and I was just waiting for the song to actually start. Of course, the intro builds up, gives you that tension that you're waiting for something to happen, and then the song starts, the chorus, the music for the chorus and all that stuff. You go straight into the chorus with it. It's great. I really, really like it. And that difference there between vocal oriented versus the pop, the upbeat, the chorus, which is just really focused on getting some sort of attention grabbing or mind an earworm kind of line with the music and the choreography. It's just it's cool. I like it. It's a very nice balance between being something that is super memorable, or something that's going to work its way into your ears and your brain through the chorus, versus something that's actually actual quality and a good performance of music that you hear in the verse. It's cool. Like I said, the intro was unexpected, which caught my attention, and held me up until they came in. They built up, and then they actually dropped into when they picked up the tempo and the pace and brought in some of that the electronic kind of beats in there. It was definitely very, very cool. I liked that sort of flow of the song. And the second thing is not specifically about the song itself, but it's more about the group, which of course you see in the song, is that this group is, as far as how they fit right now into the entire K-pop scene, they're a bit unique. You've got the trend, which is being the trend in boy groups, the thing that everybody seems to be, or a lot of groups and companies are trying to kind of work their way into, get a slice of that pie, is the stuff that BTS made popular, that Monsta X is doing a really good job of following in their footsteps. BTS, Monsta X are basically setting the trend for the boy groups of K-pop right now, the thing that is super, super popular. And you've got that there's that on the one hand, which is the popular stuff, and then you've got the stuff like Uptension and whoever else and Astro that are doing the cute kind of style, and that's super different as well. INX is kind of right in the middle of that. They don't specifically so much have the same visual and the music attitude and style that Monsta X and BTS does, which is the trend, but they definitely are not cute like the other groups. They're kind of pretty firmly in the middle somewhere, and that's cool. While it's not anything that's super as far as it's other groups have done this before, other groups are doing this presently, it's not something that's different. But if you take a look at that and how it kind of fits into the entire K-pop scheme, they're not trying to go with one end of the extreme. They're doing something that's in the middle, and they're doing it really, really great. It's a really nice kind of balance, I guess you can say, between the two, although maybe more towards being adult with their concept and sound, whereas Astro is not particularly adult with their sound and style. And they can go basically anywhere they want from here. And as you could probably tell in the music video, they're definitely capable of pulling off a 100% pop influenced or style kind of song, as you heard in the chorus. And then with the verses, they can definitely whip out some really, really killer ballads or vocal-oriented songs. And they can go whichever direction that they want. And either way, I think whichever direction that they choose to go for the first comeback, the next song, I think that is going to be, quite good. It's going to be very, very good. So, I like that. These guys, while they're, not particularly, super unique, I do like that they're not trying to, get into what the trending concept is at the moment, and they're just kind of like doing something that's kind of similar, but it's also different at the same time. I think that's good. I definitely do appreciate that, because, listening to the same thing, or things that are trying to be something else, or trying to be, that trend, gets very, very tiring after a point, listening to the same or very similar kind of stuff all the time. And I don't know, but these guys did what they did. They did it really well. The music video was good. People would say it's kind of cheap, but the production value was definitely not cheap, and overall the end product was very, very good through the music video. And the song itself, I'm definitely very pleased, and honestly glad that, I very well could have skipped this because it was released while I was gone, but I chose not to, so I'm glad that I did not skip it. So I don't know, if you've listened to this music, if you've listened to the song, you've watched the music video, you checked out what their album, whatever this is associated with, let me know what you think about it down in the comments below through social media on Twitter or Facebook. Check that out. And if you like this video and you want to see more of them in the future, hit that subscribe button so that you do not miss any of my future uploads. I got plenty coming in the next weeks, because there seems to be about 1 billion K-pop songs that are going to be released coming up very, very soon. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. My God, this is, in my opinion, this is the best debut of the year. It's going to be really freaking hard for anybody to match this as a debut or even a song, in my opinion, because holy shit, this song is really good. I love it. It's still, it has hit